search on YouTube about how to reverse aging. See many information that fasting around 13 hours, no eating any food, you can make new blood cells and reverse aging. After you finished meal, 8 hours after that, your body stops storing fat and instead starts to burn fat. After 13 hours of no eating, your body starts to make new stem cells, build new stem cells. This way you can prevent aging, because we have so many stem cells and you cannot have everything in the perfect way like you want it for years. So it's necessary that you fast, and cells who are in your body, you can starve them to death and they die. Like that, new cells are gonna be born and you can have totally new cells. After 16 hours that your growth hormone grows and you detoxing. After 24 hours, you start to burn old fat. So this is, you can also like go for more than days detoxing, but you need a doctor, and it helps for immune systems to repair things in your body. This is what I found on internet, and it's very interesting for me, so I would like to try this, and I'm gonna try with 13 hours fasting. I stop eating around 5 o'clock in afternoon, and the next day at 11 o'clock I'm gonna have my first food. I'm gonna drink only water in a time of fasting, and coffee without sugar or milk. I will drink also green tea. When I stop fasting, I'm gonna eat my apple, pink lady. Then I'm gonna eat my daily doses of protein and healthy food, whole food diet. There is interesting thing about sugar. I want to talk about sugar. Sugar, as you know, it's really bad for you. The thing I want to talk about sugar, so you have glucose, that's bread. You have ethanol, that's actually alcohol, and you have fructose. Glucose, glycemic index of glucose is like 90. Glycemic index of fructose is 70. It means that 70% of sugar, like you drink Coca-Cola, there is sugar. 70% of this sugar goes directly in your liver, so it doesn't do any good for you. It doesn't do good for your organs. Directly your liver have to break it down, and this is like 70% of the fructose sugar. Glucose is like 90%. You cannot use it. It goes directly to the liver. Ethanol, alcohol, it's the same like glucose, bread, white bread. So it goes also 90% of ethanol goes first in your liver. So if you see glucose and ethanol, they are really bad index. Funny thing is that glucose, when you eat glucose, your brain actually gets the information that you eat something and that you full and you can stop eating. If you eat or drink fructose, this can be like you drink if you drink Coca-Cola before your food, your brain doesn't say stop. You have so many calories, you can stop eating. Your brain thinks it's starving actually, and doesn't get a signal that you eat when you eat fructose. So all fructose you eat, it's your brain doesn't stop. Actually, you eat more and more because brain doesn't get the message that you eat. The same is with ethanol, because alcohol is made from fructose, sugar. So it's almost the same. Only if you drink alcohol, it goes first in your brain and gives you this happy moment. First glass, it's gonna give you happy moment. If you drink too much, it's gonna poison your brain, and you're gonna be poisoned from alcohol. All this sugar, like glucose, ethanol and fructose, it gives you disease, fatty liver syndrome. It's really bad for you. So I will try to get off the sugar, and I will try to go on keto diet. Let me know if you have experience about keto diet and fasting. I'm gonna try a safe way, so I try only with 13 hours. So I stop eating about 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm not gonna snack before sleeping, and next day 11 o'clock I'm gonna eat again. So that way is the best to reverse your aging, because then new cells are gonna be born, and cells who are sick, they gonna die, and because they are dying, I'm gonna my body's gonna build new cells. It sounds amazing. Some people say if you go on fasting for 13 hours, you kill cancer cells and new fresh cells are born. Sounds like really good, optimistic idea, and I think it's worth of trying. So I'm gonna try that, and if you have any experience about that, let me know, because it's all new for me and it's all interesting for me, and I would like to know more about reversing aging. You know, all food you eat, food has all you eat. If you eat toxic food like with hormones or with pesticide, you get food brings information in your body. So I think it's bad idea to eat toxic food and not research if your meat is being poisoned with toxic grains, or your vegetables are sprayed with pesticide, because your food brings information to your body, and I think it's better to eat healing information than toxic information. So try as possible to eat organic. Find in your place where you are, where you can buy vegetables and fruit from farmers and meat from the farmers, so you know they are not with toxins. So cheers to the polyphenols. As you know, wine has many polyphenols like olive oil, vinegar. I just showed you in the beginning. So red wine, olive oil, vinegar, green tea, coffee, matcha, and micro vegetables. They have a lot of polyphenols. So cheers to the polyphenols. 1 glass a day, it's maximum. So see you next time. So it's day later after my fasting from last evening 5 o'clock until today 12:30. I didn't eat nothing and I feel good. I get like at 9 o'clock I was a little bit dizzy and feeling not well. I wanted to have my breakfast as I wake up at 5 o'clock. I was hungry around 9 o'clock, but I drink my green tea and I was not hungry anymore. I drink another coffee and I got so much energy. I could do so many things, felt good. And today, like 12:30, I am having my first lunch. I hear it's important that you have your lunch like fatty. You eat fat things, or you take olive oil, protein, like real. Some people eat like real butter and real cream, milk cream. But if you know more about that, let me know. I am very interested in this in this topic. So I really felt good after not eating so many hours, and now it's my first lunch. So lots of proteins and real food after fasting. First I had my apple and now it's real food. So remember what I hear about fasting. You have to eat your calories after you stop fasting. So as soon you stop fasting, you eat your calories, you eat your fats, you eat your proteins,